La 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 la. And we're live. We are live. We're live on debate day. Our two favorite people are going to debate. They're going to tell each other who's right and who's wrong. It won't take too long. It won't take too long. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Debate Day. Debate Day, the day we've been waiting for, the big debate. The big debate between the very, very, very famous old people that are running for president of the United States. Sitting President Joe Biden, 81 years old. Donald Trump right on his heels at 77 years old. Boy, are they going to be fireworks tonight in Atlanta. You heard? Atlanta is the scene of the crime. CNN is hosting the debate tonight, and it's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to see some sparks. Trump's not going to, there's speculation that Trump will play nice. No way, man. Trump is going to go for the throat. I think the big question is 81 years old. Joe Biden is currently locked down at Camp David in Maryland, being grilled by his people before this debate. Now, it's one thing to quiz somebody and school somebody for a debate, but is it another thing to have a team of doctors there shooting up and making Joe Biden ingest certain medications? I don't know, whatever they might be, Adderall, B12, fucking who knows what they're shooting them up with. Is that unsportsmanlike? Is it unsportsmanlike and or a violation of some sort of rule to use performance-enhancing medications prior to a presidential debate? Now, I don't think there is any rule like that. It's not a athletic event. Instead, it's competing for to be the most powerful, influential human on the planet, President of the United States. And but you could shoot Adderall between your toes and be the president of the United States, but you can't run the 100-yard dash smoking weed. That's the state of it. So we'll find out. We'll see. Trump is sure that Joe Biden is involved in some sort of performance-enhancing drug, and has called out Joe Biden, saying, Joe, take a drug test, and so will I. And if you don't take that drug test, that means you're high on drugs. Not necessarily, but it is interesting. I don't think Trump is clear about that. He doesn't mess with anything more than McDonald's and Diet Coke. But that's on him, But is Joe Biden? You decide, right? Because I don't know. Nobody really knows for sure. What we do know for sure about Joe Biden is he taking drugs. We don't know that for sure. But what we do know is that his demeanor and his character is always changing, is always shifting. No matter where, if he's over here, then he looks sleepy. He looks disoriented. He's tripping over sandbags. He's walking like I guess a mental patient. If you've ever been in a mental ward or seen videos of it, where people are shot up on Thorazine and they're walking around, that's kind of how Joe Biden is looking these days. Then he opens his mouth and, nothing substantial comes out. This is important, right? This is important. People are about to pick They're going to watch this debate, and the debates are good for that because it's a mental challenge, right? It's a competition of mental agility, and going into it, we'll find out. I think it looks like Trump is the favorite, not in the debate, but for whoever's. I think Trump wins the debate easily, but Trump is 2 weeks ago or a week ago when the Democrats convicted Trump of 34 felonies for nonsense. The polls slipped maybe 5 or 10 points, and now Trump is leading. Trump is leading in the polls. We'll look at the Real Clear Politics polls, and lo and behold, even Nate Silver is saying that Trump has a 65% chance of winning the general election. Right, so all the polls, the pundits are now shifting to Trump ahead of this very, very interesting debate. No audience, mic cutoffs have been agreed to. Now, I would take issue right there. I think that's if Trump is going to get hatcheted, that's how they're going to do it, right? Because you have Dana Bash, right, and Jake Tapper, right, two notoriously anti-Trump, Trump haters, right, in the media, right? They're going to be the commentators of the event. And they have control over Trump's mic to mute it and Joe Biden's mic to mute it. And the theory is that one candidate can't interrupt the other, right? But that doesn't mean that, because there's actually, it's actually 3-on-1 when you look at it. It's Jake Tapper, Dana Bash, and Joe Biden against Trump. So when Joe Biden, when Trump's mic is mic'd and the commentators are talking, Dana Bash and Jake Tapper are spinning some wild conspiracy about Trump, Trump can't respond because his mic is muted. And then they give the platform to Biden. So Trump is going to stand there like an idiot. He can't say anything because the mic is muted. Right? Is that going to happen? Are the two commentators in tonight's debate going to rig and or try to make Joe Biden look better than Trump? Of course they are. It's CNN. That's what they do. It's corporate media. Now Trump said, all right, I'll do it. Speculation that Trump might not even show up this evening. I think that's an outsider. Will Trump walk off the stage? That's a possibility. If Dana Bash and Jake Tapper are spinning some sort of stupid conspiracy about Trump, and Trump's not allowed to respond because his mic is muted, right? And then they pass the ball to Joe Biden. Should Trump sit there and tolerate that, or should he walk off? Right? Now, on the other hand, is Jake Tapper and Dana Bash capable of being fair and being honest and letting Trump have his space and speak? I don't think so. I really don't think so. They've spent so many years painting Trump as a hostile actor. So we'll look at this. So we'll take a look at this. This is my thumbnail today. There's Joe Biden. He's all jacked up, right? Is this true? That's what we want to find out. Is Joe Biden jacked up on different stuff? Well, his son sure was. We have images of his son smoking crack. Right? Like father, like son. Addiction runs in the family. Right? Hunter Biden needs his crack. Joe Biden needs a little shot of Adderall. Right? I don't know. It looks, I mean, medically, that would be a diagnosis, right? Right? Addiction runs in the family. You've got it, Joe. You gave it to Hunter. And now it's, everybody could see your addiction. Right? I don't know. It's possible. So it's probable, actually. So my name is Marcus Conte. If you found this channel, you're very special because not many people find us anymore. We We're down here in the bowels of YouTube where nobody can find us, nobody can search for us. We're just here. And somehow the people, these fine people on the left appear as well. Jim Gerard, Vinny Martini, Colossal Bigfoot, David Brown, William R. Hall, great artist from Syracuse, Zutsu Cooter, Colossal Bigfoot, right? So we're real and we're live, and somehow we're here every day. But I don't know if anybody else knows we're here. Every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do this live broadcast, and we're definitely here Eastern Time in the great United States of America, where tonight we will be watching the election. I'll be watching the debate. I'm not gonna. I might not even watch it tonight. I don't like to watch it in real time. I'm a morning guy, so I might get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and watch it from 6 to 7. Therefore, so that I'm fresh when I talk about it. Today's Thursday. Yeah, I won't be talking about it until Monday. So I don't have any. There's no urgency for me to watch the fucking thing. I like to watch the spin anyway. I like to have the spin already there, right? Everybody else's opinion already on the record, but I don't look at it. What I do is I watch the debate first. After a while, if I watch it live, that's different. If I watch a debate live, I don't listen to the commentary afterwards. I watch the debate, and when the debate is over, I shut it off and I go to sleep. I might do that. I might actually do that. Or just watch the debate and then look at the spin afterwards, because the spin is already there, right? Because the debate happened a few hours before. So, but anyway, however you watch it, however you enjoy the thing, it's definitely going to be fireworks, right? This is big. Sitting president, losing ground to a former president, exciting stuff, right? Exciting stuff here in America. So let's start here. Let's start here with a little. What is this? Black violence in Dallas, Texas. A man with a wooden spear whacks a woman in the fucking head and then punches another white dude in the face. For what? For what? He's like, give me my fucking French fries, bitch. Right? That's crazy, right? This happens right on the street in Texas. Some wild fucking dude, right? Some homeboy, hits a lady in the head with a stick for no reason, uninvoked. He just walked up on it and said, You're living too large, man. You got so much white privilege. I gotta bang you off the fucking head, man. I'm gonna hit you in the head. You too, white man. White man. Is that what's happening? Here's a judge. I don't mean to be hopping on the blacks this morning, but these are the two clips that came up on my feed. There's a judge down there. Where is she? I guess she's Douglas County judge. Was out drinking and drugging in the hip hop bar, and when she got arrested, she had something to say to the police. The police. This is who we're electing to judges. These are the types of people that are holding judgeships in our absence.
The police released new video showing the arrest of a Douglas County judge. It shows probate judge Christina Peterson's encounter with...
First of all, look where she is. She's out there at the bar, hanging out with the homeboys. She's out there partying her ass off, drinking. And now she's in the back of a fucking squad car.
Police before, during, and after she was arrested and booked into the Fulton County Jail.
Ma'am.
Take me where you want to take me.
I can't take
no,
you. I don't
take
have any
me.
identification on
And I don't care. You don't need identification. You have locked people up and you have picked up dead bodies when you don't know who bodies it was, but you picked them up.
There's a judge right here. You're looking at a judge.
Damn. Take me where you need to take me.
That's Peterson you saw in the back of the squad.
She's obviously bombed. She's obviously drunk. That's not illegal and not foul play, but she's not driving. She rushed a cop. She rushed a cop.
Car. There she is again.
She rushed in front of a cop, and the cop, police arrested her.
Engaging with police before she's rushed to the ground and placed in handcuffs. The night this happened, an Atlanta police officer was working a security detail at the Red Martini Lounge in Buckhead. Police say the officer overheard some commotion, stepped in to de-escalate it, and that's...
Somebody's wig on the floor. You see a wig?
when Peterson physically got involved with police.
That's a wig. A woman's wig landed on the floor.
Police also showed video of what happened when they got her out of the squad car.
Maybe it's her wig.
Stop touch. I got it. I can walk on my own. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I guess it's her wig.
Don't touch me. I got it. I can walk on my own. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. There she is. There's the honorable, the venerable Christina Peterson, charged with crimes. Maybe she'll get this guy out of jail, right? Maybe they're brothers. Maybe that's her brother right there. That's her brother. That's her brother hanging out in Texas. Her brother's hanging out in Texas, punching white people in the face. So that's that rant for the day. So how you doing, everybody? So we're going to talk about this debate, and we got the black wave out of the way. So Biden and Trump face off at CNN presidential debate this evening. This is all you need to know, or everything you need to know. First time they've been face to face since 2020. Debate rules: candidates agree to appear on a uniformed podium. Microphones will be muted throughout the debate, except for the candidate whose turn it is to speak. That's not entirely true. The mics are not muted. The commentators' mics are never muted. Only, and they can interrupt at any moment. Right? That's what's going to happen. See, the two moderators, as I said earlier, are going to manipulate the time by asking Trump or making ridiculous statements about Trump and then passing the ball to Biden so that Biden can respond and Trump's mic is muted. You see how that gig is going to go? You see how that shaft is going to go? They're going to shaft Trump like that, right? Dana Bash. Trump shouldn't have gone into hostile territory like that. Trump going in front of Dana Bash and Jake Tapper, two ultra-Trump haters, right, with Joe Biden on the stage, senile, shot up on Adderall. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Trump is going to have to really, really calculate what he says in the time he has. Right? Because he's not allowed to engage in a conversation. It's not a debate. It's you go, I go in the liberal sense. It's almost like you'll speak when you're spoken to. Now, wait a minute. That's the president of the United States. You get to cut the president of the United States' mic. Who the fuck are you? Why are you so important that you can mute the president's mic and the former president's mic? Why can't they just fight it out? Why do they even need you? Why do you even need commentaries and commentators in a debate like this? All you need is one fucking referee. Right? Just one person to step in and say, break it up. Right? Let them punch the shit out of each other. That's what debates are. Punch, 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 punch. Until they're just talking over each other, and then you break it up. Right? Just like boxing. A boxing referee. But no. The rules, this is CNN, and this is how they're going to conduct it. Biden and Trump campaigns agreed to mic muting, podiums, among rules. What else? What else? So it's official, 9 p.m. this evening. Jake Tapper, Dana Bash in Atlanta, Georgia. No audience. No audience, and the mics are muted. Right, with Dana Bash and Jake Tapper controlling the microphones. This doesn't sound good for the Trump campaign. Trump has got to be like, yo, man, this is 3-on-1. This is 3-on-1. No doubt about it. Trump's a good counterpuncher. Trump is a good defender. But he's going to get teamed up on. It's 3-on-1, right? No doubt about it. 90 minutes. So from 9 to 10:30, you will be occupied. Will include 2 commercial breaks. There's also some sort of rule about when they leave the stage. Both candidates agree to appear on uniform platforms. Microphones will be muted throughout the debate, except for the candidate whose turn it is to speak. No props or pre-written notes will be allowed on stage. Candidates will be given a pen, a piece of paper, and a bottle of water. Some aspects of the debate, including the absence of studio audience. CNN is trying to skate over that one. The absence of studio audience. Nobody in the audience is a departure. The moderators will use all tools at their disposal to enforce timing and ensure a civilized discussion. A civilized discussion? Jake Tapper and Dana Bash moderating a civilized, fair, balanced discussion? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. That's one of the most ridiculous things I've heard so far. In order to meet CNN's qualifications, so they're saying Robert Kennedy Jr., Cornel West, and Jill Stein, the three others, are not allowed to be on the stage because they have not met our requirements. They have not risen to the level of expectations that we expect. And therefore, they're not allowed to be on the stage with these other fine candidates. I think it would have made for an interesting, debate, having Dr. Cornel West and Jill Stein and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. on the stage with Trump and Biden. That would have been fascinating, right? They would have all been stroking, the Robert F. Kennedy. It's you never attack the loser or the people with less. Less. I don't think the debates would have helped those three anyway. But maybe I'm wrong. Cheeseburger says violation of the First Amendment. Is Trump's First Amendment right to free speech being violated? No, that's interesting. They violated my First Amendment rights because I wanted to say something and I couldn't. I don't know. You're agreeing to their rules, right? The rules are the rules. These are the rules of engagement in this game that we're playing called a debate. It's not a free. It's like a sports event. There are rules. You can't say that for example, baseball. That if there's a rule in baseball and somebody, you got to follow the rules, right? You can't just fucking do whatever you want in baseball, right? You got to, or football or basketball. Yeah. All participating debaters must appear on a sufficient number. So that's all we know about the debate itself. Let's look at the spread. Let's look at the spread. Fear Point says, I hope the drugs they have by dumb hopped up on tonight's wear off, and he shits himself. You think Biden will shit himself? That would be heavy, man. And look, if Joe Biden, here's the deal breakers. If Joe Biden has a frozen moment, like a Mitch McConnell, where he freezes and he doesn't know what he's doing or what he's saying, and he's got that old man look like, I just want milk and cookies. Can you take me back to my room? If Joe Biden has one of those moments, it's over, right? That's definitely over. Now, if Joe Biden shits in his pants, right? If Joe Biden, the old man, 81 years old, shits in his pants and Trump smells it, Trump's going to say it. Trump's going to say, I smell shit. Joe, did you shit in your pants? Right? Definitely, Trump would say that, right? Joe, you fucking shit in your pants. You come on fucking CNN, I smell you. Can't you hold your ass together? I think he could. It's possible. It's possible that Biden can shit his pants and definitely have that senior moment. But here's the polls. The polls generally don't lie. I guess they do. Sometimes they do. But general election, June 27, that is today. The New York Times reports that Trump has a 4-point lead in the general election. And that's head-to-head, Trump versus Biden. When you add Kennedy, West, and Stein, Trump still has a 3-point advantage. That's fascinating, right? I don't know. I don't know how the New York Times came up with that one, but usually the spoilers, Kennedy, West, and Stein will cause Trump's number to go up generally. Their presence makes Trump's numbers go up. Now, I don't know. It's again, that's the New York Times. Nobody really believes that. But yesterday, Quinnipiac had Trump up by 4 in the general. When you add in the spoilers, Trump up by 6. Now, that's more realistic. On the same day, The Economist, who's in England and shouldn't even be speaking, has it as a tie. Marquette has it as a tie. And that they have the Wisconsin election. So overall, it looks like New York Times and Quinnipiac have Trump way up. Economist in England has it as a tie. And on Tuesday, let's see, the Atlanta Journal, Trump by 5. That's in Georgia, Nevada. We haven't seen the polls from Pennsylvania yet. Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin looks like it's going to break Democrat at this point. We're not really sure yet. But Trump winning. Trump is definitely winning in the polls. Now, you remember this guy, famed Nate Silver? Famed because he predicted that Hillary Clinton would slaughter Trump in 2016, and he was wrong. What he was right about was a couple of years earlier, he had Obama over Mitch McConnell. Not Mitch McConnell. What was the other guy's name? Who did Obama run against in 2012? I forgot his name already. The fucking senator, the arrogant, handsome-looking dude. What's his name? I forgot his name. Somebody give me his name in the chat, and I'll bring it up. Famed poll expert Nate Silver makes Trump heavy favorite to beat Biden in November. Nate Silver saying it's not a toss-up. There's a clear front runner. Right. I can't think of the guy's name. It's killing me. Mitch Romney? Romney. What's his fucking name? Romney? Anyway. The Data Maverick unveiled... That's fucked up that I forgot the guy's name. The Data Maverick unveiled the... They're calling him a data maverick. All right, I got to get to the gist of this here. What the fuck is going on? Nate Silver's got Trump up by 65 to 35. Here it is. 65.7 to 33.7 for Trump. That's Nate Silver, Jew boy from Long Island who claimed that Hillary Clinton was a shoo-in for the presidency. He was dead wrong. Let's hope he's not wrong this time. Let's hope Nate Silver is correct. Right? Nate Silver is correct. They're all predicting that Trump will. Trump is. I forgot what I was going to say. They all have Trump predicting. They're all predicting that Trump will win the Electoral College, and that Joe Biden will win the popular vote. Right? So that doesn't mean anything in America. Unfortunately, the rules are the rules. That it should be one person, one vote, and but it should be one fair person and one fair vote, which it's not. In California, it's so lopsided that you don't even know who is allowed to vote and who isn't. Same could be said in New York. They'll let anybody vote who votes blue. But if for the Democrat favorite. If you vote blue, but it's Bernie Sanders, then you get fucking hatcheted. So Nate Silver now on the record saying that Trump is the favorite, heavy favorite to beat Biden. Heavy favorite to beat Biden. Now, that's also a rallying point. Nate Silver is broadcasting, hey, Democrats, that Electoral College, you remember you said you guys wanted to eviscerate the Electoral College and just go with the popular vote so that you can win more elections? Now it's becoming more realistic. If you eliminate the Electoral College and only rely on the popular vote, then you can rig it for your Democrat, right? Where everybody in California, all 50 million people, somehow voted for, you don't even have to look at the rest of the country. Just look at California and New York, where it's rigged, and then you pick your president from there. Right? Because that's what will happen. If you eliminate the Electoral College, then New York and California will pick every president forever, just because of the sheer populations there. So Nate Silver now on the record. So here's Joe Biden in your own eyes. Don't believe your lying eyes. Here's Joe Biden getting off the plane. He's in Camp David. He's in Maryland. And here he is, old man. Watch.
Alert. We just got another one of those unedited videos of the president acting like himself that drives the White House insane. Joe Biden.
Don't listen to the commentary. Just look at him walk. Look at Joe Biden. Let's watch Joe Biden walk. Is that the agility of a leader of a free world? Well, he looks like a geriatric patient. He looks like he just got let out of the Jerry chair, right? He's coming home. Oh, I got to take a shit. That's Joe Biden. Joe Biden and senile Joe Biden walking. There he is. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good down there in Camp David. Doesn't look good. Now, Trump asks for Joe Biden's drug test before CNN debate. Says he'll take one too. Should there be drug tests before this debate? Why not? Why not? You subject a police officer to a drug test before he takes on his job. You would definitely, if you suspected a truck driver was drunk, you would test him, right? What about the guy at the seat of the helm, right? Ready to open his mouth on behalf of the American people. Shouldn't he also be subjected to at least the same rules, a simple drug test, so that we know you're not driving the country on drugs? I don't think it's unfair. I don't know. But Trump asked, former President Trump demanded Monday that President Biden undergo a drug test before the debate. Days after, that's even more fascinating than the talk that they're going to give, right? More than what they say is what's in that result, right? That should be the whole debate. They go to the stage, they both piss in a cup, and they test, right? Live, right? A live test. Mr. Biden, we found Adderall in your system. Mr. Trump, how many Diet Cokes did we find? 45. Right? Find out what's in the body. Right? Drug test for Crooked Joe, says Trump on his Truth Social. Biden has been sequestered since last week in Camp David, Western Maryland, leading to dark suggestions from Republicans about the incumbent's debate preparation, right? There is no universe in which Biden not being medicated before the debate. Trump said, there is no universe in which Biden is not medicated before the debate. That's what Trump said. If he wants to dispel that, he should offer to take a drug test. But we all know he won't do that, one Trump ally told the New York Post. I think it's a fair question worth asking, added the campaign. If Biden wants to prove otherwise, why didn't he commit to a drug test? That's not how you do it, right? Because Biden wants to prove otherwise. Biden doesn't have to prove anything. Right? You don't have to prove you're not involved in something. You have to prove that he is involved in something. For example, you know how you can do that? Get a picture, right? Now, this speaks volumes, right? Is Joe Biden high on drugs? We don't know. But is his son high on drugs? Yes. Here's a shot of him smoking crack. Here's a hooker hand lighting up his full crack stem, right? And somewhere in the Ukraine while he's out there doing business, there he is this is the son of the sitting president, Hunter Biden, with a crack stem in his mouth. Right? You say, oh, Hunter Biden and Joe Biden, they're two different people. Well, they're family. Right? It's like father, like son. Right? The behavior of Hunter Biden leads you to believe that Joe Biden is the same kind of character, right? Right, Hunter? How's that hit? He's ready for that hit? Oh, I love that. We got to take that crack hit. Right? There he goes, man. Smoking his crack. So is this unrealistic to think that the sitting president might be dabbling? And what's he dabbling with? What exactly would Mr. Biden be dabbling with? Well, the New York Post said a few things. Adderall. I don't know what Adderall is. Botox. Adderall is kind of they give it to kids. It's an attention, some sort of attention stimulus. People that take it allege that they have greater clarity for at least a moment or two. Well, so cocaine does that too. If you take a crack hit right before you open your mouth, you'll probably say something smart. If you're not a crackhead, if you're not a drug addict, if you're not smoking it all the time. But things like Botox, so that they don't sweat or be seen as sweating, because that makes you look weak. I don't know about that. B12 shot. They give those to old people all the time. B12 shot. Vitamin D, high dose. Former President Trump has claimed that President Joe Biden will be pumped up on drugs to enhance his performance at Thursday's debate, including getting a big fat shot in the ass. Now, again, you thought Trump was going to play nice? No, Trump is going directly for Joe Biden's throat, right? You've got the issue of, is Joe Biden on drugs? Can Joe Biden stand on the stage for 90 minutes without having that moment where he blacks out, right? And as somebody in the chat says, will he shit in his pants